Can you hear me now? I'll just talk through the laser. That's fine. Yeah. Let me know if you can hear me now, Anthony. I don't know what's going on. It's weird because it doesn't show muted on my end. You can hear me now. Okay. Okay. So I'll just add that, and you can still hear me through the laser, though. So, all right. Whatever. Whatever, right? Whatever. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. It's cold here. It's rainy. Yeah. So my plans for the day were shot. Today was wreath laying over at the Veteran Cemetery all across the country with wreaths across America. We didn't go because of the weather. We're going to go tomorrow. It's supposed to be 60, almost 60 degrees, and beautiful here. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. We're going to make some stuff today on the laser. So we're going to, geez, I am all over the place here. So we're going to do some stuff on that one. Why is it doing this? Okay, let's close that one. All right, let's try it again. Come on. You can do it. Yep, that's it. Okay, there we go. Yeah. First time ever here for some reason. So we're gonna make some like I really don't know how to say it. They're leaves. They're leaves that hang on the wall. Christy wants some for her cousin for Christmas. She's a big plant person, so I don't know. I made a couple earlier today, testing out the file. These are much smaller, and you paint these one color, and then you paint a solid back for them, a different color, probably white. I would paint them like black and white. I think she's going to paint them like hunter green or something like that. So who knows? 6 more working days left till Christmas. What do we have? 5 next week. 6. I got 7.5 because we have to work a half day on Christmas Eve. So some of us are going at 6 o'clock and get off at 10 a.m. and then others are going to come in at 8 and work till noon because someone has to be there till noon. Really don't understand why, but it is what it is. So, all right, come on, work with me, work with me. There we go. Nope. Oh. Well, this thing is aggravating. I got back January 6th. Oh, you go back January 6th. Dang. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I don't get that many days off. Not at all. So we're gonna go ahead and start this. We're also doing another project for a customer. They're actually making some hickory coasters for some family members, and then we are going to put their initials on them for them, their family initials. So I thought that was pretty cool. Why can't I? Used to be able to like move the things around. This is different. I don't understand. What is going on? What is going on? Yeah. Let's try this. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going to delete this. We're going to shut this off so we can go back to this chat while this is cutting. It's going to take, I think, 26 minutes. 23, 25 is what it says. It's going to take to cut it. We'll see. Already got the board laid out. It's going to take almost a full sheet. So basically, it's going to take 3 sheets to cut this one, 3 sheets to cut the backs. So it's 6 sheets in total. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So, a sheet is about $1 for $6.60. Probably be able to turn them for $30, 30, 35, on the street. I want to thank everyone that came out last night to the hosting of our Milky's channel. We talked some wrestling, we talked some collecting, and everything. That was a lot of fun. It was a great interaction with the chat. Anthony Blaze is slowly building his shop collection. I'm sorry. No. Be good. Good job. I'm actually getting rid of some today. It's starting bid weekend, so on one of the Facebook pages on here. So I've sold 2 sodas and 2 pops already. I've got 1 more pop, 1 more soda going off today. And then I've got some Pokemon cards, some graded Pokemon cards I listed, and then some laser stuff as well on that page. It all goes off tomorrow. I was trying to sell a brand new pair of boots. They didn't sell. No one bid on them, so. But I put them at $100 start too, so $160 boots. Yep. It's all right. I'll keep them. They don't fit me, but I'll try again. Try again as the first of the year. See if we get that catch money back. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with Funkos too. Just what I want. Just what I want and only what I want. I'm not just going out to buy. I say that, but I did buy 3 Batman Funko Solos the other at Ross. They were $3.99 a piece, and still sealed. Couldn't beat that. It had some pretty cool stereo and icon, like action figures. I almost how much they had Frankenberry, Count Chocula. I was looking for the Yomi Mummy because the lady said she remembers putting them on the shelf, but I couldn't find them. And that place is so just. Oh my god! I don't know how they know what they have because there's so much, and the stuff is just falling in the shelves. Like it looks like Goodwill. But, let's see. I don't know why exactly. It was mirror imaging. Not having any issues since I moved the laser up here to the other side of the garage, which is awesome. It's still Marshalls. Okay. We have Ross. Yeah, I think it's a Marshalls. I don't know. I don't go to it very often except to look in that section. I went to look for a shirt for a funeral, and I walked out with toys. I don't know. They don't have any shirts that looked appropriate or I liked. I did pick up some handmade by robots that were really inexpensive. Great deal on them. They were worth a pretty good bit. And then I did buy a Funko Pop for my brother-in-law, actually. Off of Facebook Marketplace and that killer deal. Box with a little beat up, but yeah. But a $60 Funko Pop for $8 basically. I don't think the individual knew what they had, and I wasn't going to tell him either. I think to be that way, but hey, gotta know what you're selling. Know what you're selling, but yeah. And I do have one here that I got in a collection 2 or 3 years ago that I'm just keeping. It's not my team; it's the St. Louis Cardinals. But so, and it was an older gentleman, and when I met with him, he acted like, because he asked me if I slept. I said yeah, and he said, yeah. He said I got a couple that I keep. I don't collect very many, so um, he probably got it someplace cheap. Found a couple bucks, made it. So I was like, yeah, okay. It worked out. Knocked the Christmas list off there. And, if it makes it that far, I may sell it. We were talking last night. We got plenty of boxes to open, stuff like that. We've got some really cool autograph stuff that we're gonna show in a video coming up here. We have a we're gonna shoot the video today. A box that the Luau sent us as an AOK. And, super stoked to be doing that. Cannot wait to see what he sent us. Long overdue, me showing it off. And then, we're going to finish this project up for Christy for her gift. And then we got some, like I said, those coasters that you got to do. And I got to meet up with them, I think, tomorrow, pick up the Hickory coasters. So we can put their initials on them and the name. And I'm just charging them, a couple bucks a coaster to do that. And it's a friend from church. So, you know, I'm not really out on anything, just my time. So, but yeah, it's been a whirlwind week. It's a bit of a hard 3 weeks at work, but looking forward to getting back in the groove of the YouTube thing, the lives, stuff like that. We really do enjoy the lives. Getting the garage put back together the way it should be for long time. There's wrestling on tonight, and then next Friday night, University of Notre Dame plays in the college football playoffs. So I'm super stoked for that. If you're a Notre Dame fan, you guys will find out how huge coming up in a couple of weeks. So I'm super stoked for that. I was really stoked when I realized that Alabama didn't make it, so that made my day. Anybody who knows me knows I completely despise the University of Alabama. Crimson Tide, Crimson Tide fans out there, I'm sorry. We have the new laser. We still have to open. Haven't opened yet. Haven't had it for 6 weeks now. We got to get that going. We got to figure out where I'm going to put it. I think I know where I'm going to put it, but I have to wait till after Christmas to put it there. Because I'm going to put it on my workbench, but it's directly below where we go into the attic. So I have to wait till we get everything for Christmas put away. Then we can hook up laser number 2 and hopefully knock some stuff out. We want to compare the lasers. They're the same cutting platform, same size, same watt, everything like that. We just want to, expand on the quality. I mean, this is a cheap China knockoff. This is a good American-made tool. So yeah, it is crazy that it's almost Christmas. Yeah, completely. It does not feel like it shouldn't be Christmas yet. Yeah. But last week was bittersweet. It was the last 2 shows of the year for our event season. So don't have anything until the spring lined up. Maybe February, maybe. So the next couple months will be kind of research and development. I want to call it that, on making stuff, trying new processes. We did a new process on a set of coasters that we did for a local police department, which really turned out really cool. It's super simple to do. We may show that off as well, how we did that. And it did a really good job. He's actually picking those up this evening after 6 o'clock when he gets off. What he does. So, yeah. It's been a whirlwind. I'm almost done with Christmas shopping. I think I got like 3 things to buy. Which, it is what it is. For me, it's not for the presents. The presents. Promise I've not been drinking yet. So, but hanging out with the family and spending time with them and just relaxing. I need that. I just need to relax. Anthony hasn't done any shopping yet. What's up, Ryan Mookie? What's up? What's up? Glad you could join us. We're cutting geez. We're cutting some leaves out. Ryan. This is much smaller. We're going to make a much larger one, as you can see there. We have to make these 3 leaves for Christy for a Christmas present. She's going to paint them. She said, I want to paint them. I said, okay. Said, I'll cut them and assemble them. You paint them. So I said, okay. Yeah. So I figured, no problem. Let's sit here and do it. Talk to you guys. Hang out a little bit. How's everybody liking the new Fortnite season? OG. I played a couple times with Ryan, and then a couple times alone. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Ryan says I've done very little Christmas shopping. Okay. I tend to buy. I tend to buy year round. Is my problem. I'll buy a piece here, a piece here when I see it, or we're at an event and I see something cool, I'll pick it up. Then I just have to remember from December where I put the items. So yeah, sometimes I misplace stuff. Not usually. Not usually. We've been today. We've been cutting some bowling pins too for our bowling games. Just trying to use up scrap. That's kind of my goal before the first of the year is to have the scrap drawer pretty empty if I can, because I know next year we're hitting the ground running with some new stuff. And new laser, no, has not been unpacked. No, I will probably wait till after Christmas. As I was telling Anthony before, where I'm going to put it to make it easy for the laptop, I want to put one laser on either side of the laptop. And to do that, I want to wait till after Christmas. I thought about it because our attic access is directly above where I'm going to put the laser. So we have to wait till we get the Christmas tree and stuff put back upstairs, and then I'll put the laser out. So we usually take the tree down probably the weekend after Christmas. We're doing my mom's Christmas, my family's Christmas on the 28th, that Saturday. So maybe on the 29th, I'll put it away. Who knows? Might wait till New Year's. I do plan on having a New Year's Day live as well, kind of the goals for the 2025 year for the channel, the business, personal goals, everything. You know me, I try to set goals. I've hit a couple this year, and then a couple I completely missed on because we got busy with other stuff. But I've challenged Milky as well to set some goals and come on that live with me. And if anybody else wants to, yeah, I know it. Anthony Blaze has just been playing Chapter 6. Huh? Ryan said I took it down on the day if I could. If not, Christmas on next time. Yep, or 26. Yeah, I'm the same way. We had ours up. I think ours was up before Thanksgiving, which it is what it is. I got everything down because I was moving stuff, and I was like, "This is the time to get it down." So I got it down, and then she's like, "I won't put it up until closer to Christmas." And I'm like, fine. Like that night, the tree was already in the house. I knew it would be, but she enjoys putting it up. I think we used to put it up. I don't know. Mom might have put it up around Thanksgiving, the weekend after or something, and then take it down the weekend after Christmas. Still a month. I mean, it is what it is. But we never had real trees. We always had fake. And that's what we have now. It is what it is. And then we got, like I said, we got plenty of boxes to open here on the channel. And I still have mystery boxes from Amazon in the storage unit. Um, I I want to open them, but then I don't because flea market season is until next year now, and it's hard to open that stuff up and just find someplace to put it after you tear it into the box, Um, but we got again we're selling off some sodas and some pops. We sold a lot of cards this weekend between yesterday and today so far. Hopefully tomorrow we can sell some more. Put some graded cards up as well. Just they're just sitting there. They're not doing anything. They're just sitting on the shelf. So find a new home for them around Christmas time, especially. No problem. I did set a goal to hopefully sell $100 worth of stuff this weekend, um, between Friday and Sunday. I don't know. Make room for some Hikari. Maybe. Maybe. No, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, man. The good prices over there on can't think of the name of it now. Yeah, there's some great Gemini. Great prices over in Gemini collectibles, but that's a rabbit hole there for sure. Kind of like the Yuki's. They're cool, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole and start collecting those. I don't have all that much room for the way I've done it, and even this is going to be covered up by something else coming here soon. Um, Bear with me. Smoke. Vent it out a little bit. How's everybody like this camera setup? I like it. Looks good. Laser too loud for anybody. Can you hear me okay? I hope. What is this? This one. But yeah, we had a great time last night over Milky's channel. Hope some folks came over and subbed to him and subbed to the wrestling realm as well. Tonight is Saturday Night Fever. I think that's what they're calling it. Hopefully, I think it starts at like 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. Over on Peacock or NBC. So I'm excited. And Milky said you can even, I think, watch it on the WWE YouTube channel as well. That's awesome. Looks like it's doing a good job cutting it. Let's do a little test. Try to do this without moving this thing. Oh yeah, look at that. That's always good when you can pop them right out. Now, make sure you save that piece because it might come in handy. I've been busy setting stuff up. Nice. I've got to still get some stuff brought over here to the new StreamYard and set up and everything. So, yeah. I like the two camera setup idea or chance opportunity. Instead of having like my phone on one and this, having to log in twice. That's a nice upgrade. So, oh, we got some bids, boys and girls. We got some bids. Let's see what are we bidding on. Looks like some Pokemon cards. Yep. All right. So we got $8 on the restaurant. $8 on the restaurant card there. And then looks like we got an $8 bid on the Toros, which is a fossil card or jungle card. So yeah. And those are the I don't know if you guys remember the video months ago. I bought I think there's a $30 thing off of Amazon of 4 or 5. It was 5 graded Pokemon cards. Well, they come from like an odd grading company that when you look them up, they don't even exist. So it's like, okay. I never really followed up any more than that, but somebody enjoys them, somebody can have them. But listed 4 of them for $8 a piece. That gets my money back and gets them off the shelf. They're not doing any good laying on the shelf. So we are rounding the corner one on the final lap here. Luther will be coming back towards you in just a second. He's going to make the turn here at corner 1. He's got his left turn signal on. Here he goes. He's going to come. Oh, here he comes. Back down 5th Street. Down 5th Street. We're also going to make a bunch of keychains up. Again, we're going to try to do a bunch of scrap busting over the next couple weeks. Get rid of the drawer full. We got cases of stuff that looks like we got cases of stuff that looks like this. Yeah. We got some keychains, got some coins, got some bowling stuff, candy canes out of that. Looks like a reindeer face. There's still usable meat in there. So I always save them. You never know when a project may call for just a little bitty piece. You get out of there. So it's not cheap. Not that expensive either, but I'm cheap. I like to get as much out of it as possible. It's just super cold. I had to open the door because we got a little smoky in here. It's going to be really nice when it gets warm again. Have the doors open and ventilation. So, as you can see, we are literally using this whole sheet. What's up, quick draw? Right here is where the edge of the sheet is, of course, and that first black line is the edge of the cut. So, we're only losing just over a quarter, maybe 5/16 on all edges. So we won't even be able to use that for anything, which is good. But now some of the pieces that pop out of there, we'll be able to use them. It says the little ones I made. I mean, that's the leaf. But I'm gonna put a bowling pin out of this. Yeah. Save the pieces. Oh, a hell of a bonfire at one time. Oh, heck yeah, it's cold. Dang dog, this one's the feeling inside of you. Yep, exactly. If it's anything like our dogs used to be, it would, run outside and then run back in and be like, there ain't no way you did what you gotta do. You get back out there. And just a pup, too, so. Anybody been watching these swap boxes today? I watched a couple of them. I watched Blue Owl and Brandy's, a couple of them. Of course, Big Easy's the other day, yesterday. It looked like some pretty cool stuff that was gotten by everybody. dogs are hilarious. So not probably enough. I know there's quite a few this year again. I noticed. And pretty cool stuff has been gifted. All right, we are almost done. See what's gonna happen here. To be done. Yay! Send it back home. There it is. That is leaf number 1 of 3. So, honestly, haven't been watching YouTube. Hey, sometimes that's for the best. Sometimes not watching the YouTubes is for the best. So, there's the first leaf. Of course, like I said, there's always little pieces that hang on that, for the most part, should just knock right out of there. So we're going to put this over here. We'll pick at that while we cut the second one. Right. Maybe playing video games or shopping on whatnot. Nice, nice. How is the whatnot treating you, Quick Draw? Are you finding it pretty easy, or is it sales pretty good? Or if you don't mind asking, or me asking. I know some people have a lot more uh, success with it than others. I know a lot of people who have given up on it. I know a lot of people who have just recently got into it and are loving it, and they reached out to me. They're local people, and said, "What did I think about it?" And I said, "Well, I thought the same thing when I started. I loved it, and I said, just give it a couple months. Tell me what you think about it in 6 months." Um, haven't so much that I can't catch out with it. Oh yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I got you. I forgot they do that now. Yeah, well, you have to have quite a bit before they'll cash you out. Yeah, or it you have to wait until they receive it and it's marked received that you received it. Yeah, I remember that now. Which, I mean, I guess off the bat I can understand that, but I don't like it has to be 1,000 sales. I think is what it is. Um, Before you can activate that. Man, I think that's a little high. Is that still what it is? If it's stuck in the verification thing for 2 weeks. Yeah, that's all the waste you have from this one. I know. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed talking to people and conversing and just having fun, but um, it's frustrating sometimes because you take your time and you do a good show and you put good items up and you know you can't sell enough, or people just want to lowball it completely, and then you go into another stream and they're selling the same exact item and they're getting, you got $5 for it if you're lucky. You're getting 30, and it's the name of the pushing sign. Which I guess it is what it is, but it's frustrating to the little guy. And then you see that's all I'm gonna say, certain sellers on there, um, promoting it on their channel. Sign up with my link, sign up with my link, blah blah blah. Use my link, get $15, and you'll do great. You might, but you know, I mean, I've seen people go from nothing to huge. I've seen a lot of people go from nothing and they're done now. They don't even sell on the platform anymore. Because, like Milky just said, it's more of a popularity contest than anything. Exactly. Which, and some of those sellers are awesome. A lot of them I follow. Um, a lot of people I have unfollowed. Um, I have so much stuff. Yeah, I got a few people I like to buy from. I don't know about exactly. You know, um, it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of the same. You know, I think I don't know. I may be completely wrong with this. I honestly think Whatnot was one of the downfalls of the mystery box market because you could go up there and buy them, so people weren't having to sell them, on their own, which to me is more. I'm better. It might be just me. I'm cynical in this. Oh, I take stuff too serious sometimes. I mean, I've seen, not that I've been around all that long, but seeing some of the great content creators and stuff that have just left because of controversy or what's been said or what's been done. It's. Um, I've thought about quitting multiple times, but you know what? I enjoy doing it. And I've always said that. So, like, if you're playing rap music in the background, there's a lot of the person. I just be, yeah, exactly. I can sit at home and get yelled at. I don't have to spend money to get yelled at. You know, I agree. I agree. Um, I've been to some that, like you said, the music. You can't hear the host. You know, or the host is once. I want $20 for this, and if I don't get $20, I'm shutting this down, and you won't see anything else that you're asking for. So somebody pays $20 for it, you keep going. A couple minutes later, it does the same thing. Like that. I mean, I'm just, I'm just complaining. I guess. I don't know. I had a bad deal with it, so it's. And again, I'm not trying to sway anybody. That's my opinion. My opinion of all. Again, I know lots of people who have made some money on that. Yeah. I did it for a long time. I was really good for a long, long time. We have soda shows where we do an easy $1,000. After fees and after product purchase, still make $700. Of course, Uncle Sam took his cut as well. I like watching the people who buy storage units. There's an even better one than that, than watching storage unit people. There's a couple of them that do it on the estate sale end of Whatnot. They literally walk around either the flea market or yard sales with their phone out. And if people see something they want, they put it in the chat. And then the person asks how much the person's selling it for. They say 5. They say, okay. And they start to bidding at 8. And it's just like, okay. So someone buys it for $8 on Whatnot. And then the person gives the person selling it 5. And the person's made a couple bucks. It's like, okay. I said, hey, I thought, you know what, if that worked for you, awesome, awesome. I don't know. I mean, that's the whole purpose of reselling. We all know that the prices are jacked a little bit because you have to. You know, I put originally outlaid whatever it was to purchase that item, whether it be a Funko Pop or a pocket knife or you know, some of the stuff I've seen on it's just like, good lord, it's literally a garage sale now. Um, I've often told mom to bring some of her jewelry up and we try her jewelry because it's beautiful stuff, but I don't want her to lose money by doing it. You know, I'm trying to sell it on there and using it. Let's see. Maybe this winter we'll do that. She can bring some up and sell it off that way. So, leaf number one. Isn't it beautiful for us to go? Beautiful. Oh. So leaf number two, cutting now. These are the best investment ever right here. Some Exacto knives. I buy them in a 10 pack. I'm running around for like $8 or something. I actually just ordered some. So say you're at a stall at a market and you see a family approach and ask for a price on an item. You give a fair price. Then later you see a young blogger with a whole camera rig is the price the same. Ding ding ding. Why not? You tell me. Um, to me, it would be. Now I've been known to like, especially with toys, if I have toys on the table or something, which most likely do. And a family's looking at them. Um, and in this area, in all areas, probably, quick dollar, Ryan, you guys wait, Anthony too. You see people at yard sales or flea markets that are buying stuff that probably shouldn't be buying stuff. Um, it looks like they're struggling. Um, I did it last weekend. A family, you could tell they're lower income, lower on money, probably, especially with Christmas coming. And I saw the bowling sets, $5 a stop. And this little girl wanted a pink one, and the mom's like, okay. And the dad was like, well, I want to get some of these coasters, blah, blah, blah. So you pick two out, the mom picked two out. And then I had my knife on it. One of the wooden Jason knives, and she was like a horse, but she wanted that. And I said, well, I'll say that's so total that's $20 of it with the four coasters and the knife. She's like, oh, all we have is 20. And she's hauling around, and I'm like, your kid wants a bowling set. Get the kid the bowling set, put the knife back, or put the coasters back, make your kid happy, you know? And she didn't want to do that. I didn't say that loud, but that's what I was thinking. It's what most parents would do, right? Make your kid happy, so yourself. I would. But no, you know, they made their decision to purchase the coasters and the knife. And they said, well, if we next time we see him, we'll buy a bowling set. And they started walking away, and I said, hey, I said, ma'am, I said, which one did your daughter like? She said, the pink one. And I said, which one did your son like? The yellow one. And I said, here, Merry Christmas. And I gave him to him. You know, to me, that's just, the kids were going to go without because the mom was being selfish and wanted a wooden knife. And the dad wanted some coasters that he'll never use that just said something stupid on them. You know, I got way off tangent, but same price. And really quick draw. It'd be the same price. I don't care who buys it, same price, you know. Donald Trump could come up and the coaster is still $2. You know? Yeah. When you price stuff at vendor shows, you have to have the footprint in mind. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you don't have the footprint in mind, you know, So, but I always go into it thinking that. Great question, though. Great question. Great. You know. Milky, what would you do if you were to sell something at a car park or something? See, I know what car park is. Um, or trunk sale. I think that's what you guys call it. What would you do? Would it be the same price, or would it be different? Interesting conversation. Though. I know a lot of people that would jack the price up. They would definitely jack the price up. You know, if they saw a big YouTuber or they, hey, I know this guy collects some stuff, so I told that person 5, but it's 8 for him. No, I don't do that. You need to do it. So, but you have to have that in mind when you price stuff for a show, and like the laser stuff, I try to keep it the same price everywhere I go because if I don't, I forget because I don't mark my stuff at prices. I learned a long time ago that if there's no price on it and they're really interested, they will ask. Or if there's no price on it and they're interested, they'll look at it more, and that gives me a chance to approach them and talk to them about the price of the item, explain the process of making the item, what went into it, about how long it takes. We can do this and we can do that, we can customize it. Those upsells. So that's why I don't put prices on stuff. Milky said, honestly, I would jack the price. Value is in the price. Someone's willing to pay. Very true. Yeah. Usually a flipper would bundle multiple items to get the price down. Yeah, exactly. If I have a lot of times $5 Funko Pops and they want 5, especially if they're, $20. I'll give you one for free if you buy 4. I got so many of them too, you know. But they remember that next time when you gave them a deal, they'll come back. Maybe next time you charge them $22. But they're going to remember that. You got to build that rapport with people. What's up, Kenny Bird? Thanks for stopping in. We're just shooting shit, cutting some stuff on the laser. Too early to start drinking beer. Because the cops are showing up at 6 o'clock tonight, so I probably better wait till he gets here. Yeah. I did buy a large tote of comic books, unsearched. A coworker of mine. Um, Yesterday was his last day. His wife gave me a tote, a clear tote, packed with comic books. A couple weeks ago, I just haven't had a chance to get into it. I asked her the other day, I said, hey, what do you want for that whole thing? I said, I haven't looked at it. I haven't gone through any of them. She said, $50. I said, all right, that's, there's more than 50 books there. So even if I sell them for $1 a piece, but yeah, so I have to look through those. Probably a couple of videos maybe there. Uh, Maybe just do some comic book lots. Let's see. That's exciting. How about that? Sitting in the truck. You want to get that out. Yeah. There is one in there I'm going to keep. It's an O.J. Simpson comic book from the movie trial. I don't know if they're all in there or just one. Oh, I'm interested to see what's in there as well because there are some that are like bigger. I've never. They're probably like the size of a. Oh, I'm trying to think. Like a comic book is smaller than like a magazine, but then Rolling Stone was like bigger than a magazine. I would say these are in between a Rolling Stone and a magazine size. They're kind of an odd size. Really cool. They look older, so I'm super excited to get into those. See, again, if I make a dime, I make a dime. If I lose a dime, I lose a dime. So it's all in the fun of the hunt sometimes. For sure. I have not been able to go hunt at all. So when those literally fell into my lap, I had to tell them. Charles and Brooks, I'm sure I've heard this. Oh, definitely. I am officially, I believe, officially out of the book game, though, Marky. I think so. Yeah. I might still have one tote left in from that buy. So, in that $25 Amazon store book box, Jesus, man. I think I stopped counting, uh, like adding up the value. Well over about $1,500 sold on about these books. And then there was books we had to throw away because they were dirty or ripped, written in. We just tossed them. We donated a bunch to the local libraries, kids' books and stuff, that were like $3 on Amazon, free shipping somehow. So I'm like, then donate them. There might be some Golden Age comics in there, yes. Um, they were her cousins, and he passed away, unfortunately, about a year and a half ago. And they've been, I guess about 6 months ago, they finally sold his house and cleaned out, and they found these still a tote sitting in a closet. So um, he was a collector of comic books and guns and ammo. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Again, I don't know. I have not looked in the tote at all. I know it's jam packed. So I'll have to bring that in. I'll have to go through it someday. For sure. Maybe just do it as a live going through them. If it says 10 cents, it's a Golden Age comic. Okay. Right. I don't know. I don't know what I need again. There's some that are in plastic. There's some that are bordered and bagged. I know that. I can see that. Then there's some that are like they might be like comic book day comics or something because they're completely in plastic, like sealed plastic, like a vendor bag almost. So it's clear, you can see through it. So, yeah, super excited for that stuff. Let's see. I don't know if anything. See, I think I had something end at 3 o'clock on the site. Let's see here. I've got so many listings up right now. I didn't find them. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Geico Gecko for $8 in a pop protector and a 4 o'clock. Frankenstein ended it. Yeah, ended. There's one that ends it too. Yeah. Oh, okay. Klaus. Klaus got no love. Man, Tommy Klaus, no love. Where guys? Yeah, I've said this before. I know nothing about comic books. It's going to be an experience for sure going through them, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am. If I would have thought, I would have went and got them before we started and got them in here, and we could have been going through them. But we'll leave that for maybe next weekend. Maybe next Saturday we could do that. Comic book Saturday with Blackwood. If I had some stuff to put together, I put some stuff together. But again, it's kind of wind down time on with the business, from which is kind of nonsense. It was sad to put the table and the racks and everything away, get back into storage last weekend. But at the same time, it's kind of refreshing because it's like, I can relax a little bit. I'm not running. We've got 3 jobs. We've already completed one. We got 2 more jobs, this one and one other to get done before Christmas right now. So, let's see. It won't get done. That's not a problem there. Time is no constraint on those two items because they can type out now. We shall see. So, Milky, I got to ask you a question and quick. Anybody else in the chat? If you could get a laser or 3D printer, which would you do first? If money wasn't an object, you get either one. Which would you do? Oh, obviously, I went with laser, and I'm really thinking about getting a 3D printer too. For sure. Because really, that doesn't even have to be hooked up to a computer. You can put a program, the file onto a zip drive, and run it off of that on somebody 3D printers. So I just completely got that on machinery. We'll see. There's a couple inexpensive ones on Amazon and stuff you can pick up just to kind of play with, try out. I've even seen them on TikTok. Just like the laser. I do have to say the laser came in a big box, well packaged. 3D printer, awesome. Yes, yeah, I'll be here for wrestling tonight for sure. For sure, for sure. Go for a 3D printer. Make Game of Thrones House of the Dragon weapons, armor and dragons. Yeah, exactly. I all these events we go to, there's always people that do 3D printing, and they always have the big old dragon eggs and the segmented dragons and all that stuff. And it's amazing that those things move like they do, and they're printed solid. They're printed in one piece. I'm like, how do you do that? I asked the guy one time because I'm ignorant, and I'm like, so you have to print each piece, and then what do they like snap together? Or he's like, no, it prints off that. I'm like, it was so cool. So cool. One of the people that Christy works with has a printer, a 3D printer. He's a huge computer guy. He's the one that works on my computer when it goes down. I probably need to get it to him so he can fix my screen sometime. But they've got one. And they make all kinds of like little dragons and stuff for the kid and toys and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's so cool. Backgrounds and dioramas for figures. Yeah, exactly. You can make any, you can take a cheap, inexpensive, dumb Funko Pop and make it look super cool with an awesome background or, stuff like that. I know a guy in the UK who printed himself a complete Iron Man suit. He wears this electronic device and thing. Yes. Oh, yeah. I've seen those. Some of those. I saw one that was, I think it was like a Transformer or something one time, and it had been 3D printed. I just watched a video the other day. Someone 3D printed a Banshee, which is the little boat. It looks like a little tugboat. I guess that's like the proverbial when you buy a late 3D printer, you have to print yourself a Banshee. I don't know. But they made one that they could actually sit in. It floated, and they put a trolling motor on it and went across the lake. Yeah. Will Code Builds. I'll have to check it out on Instagram. I just think they're cool. One of the guys that works, he makes World of Warcraft figures and stuff. He prints them and then paints them and sells them. I'm like, the printing of them would be okay. I would send them not painted because I don't have the that dexterity to paint those little things. I'm good enough on the big stuff. So if I can't write, I can't paint it. I go through a lot of rattle cans and Scotch tape. He loves it. He's been trying to get me to come over to his house and check out his machinery and teach me a little here and there. And I'm like, dude, I don't even have a machine, so there's no sense in teaching me if you have. I've taken pieces, I'm like, can you make this? No, I can't do that. Yeah, and I'm like, okay. Because I guess you have to have if you don't have the actual file to make something, you have to make the file, and it has to. I don't know what it does. Did you see Bam Well, I got bought out by the company. That does not surprise me. It does not surprise me. Who bought them, do you know? Are you talking books a million? Or are you talking like the bandbox? Like the subscription mystery box company? There's a lot of them that are folding now. Like it's a Gemini's getting out of the game. Um, there's a lot of them that are just getting out of the game. They're collecting games. It's I mean, Amazon and Funko even disillusion or dissolve their mystery boxes. I mean, those were good boxes. Those pops always had a $30 value to them. Those Amazon boxes. And you got two of them plus a T-shirt. I hate to say it, the Funko T-shirts aren't the worst. They are not top of line, of course, but yeah. Star Picks acquired a bandbox. Hey, as long as it's not that autograph company that Blue Eye was talking about yesterday. That sounded like a real shit show. For sure. But, we are nearly done. I'm here on the second piece. I don't know that I'm going to cut the third one. The third one's like a 52-minute cut because it's so intricate. So we may not cut that one on on the stream. I have to cut it, but everybody like my thumbnail? Made that I by myself there. So it's been. I'm just looking at my analytics. So it's been over a month since I did a live stream. Wow, it's been almost 5 weeks since I did a video. It's only been a couple days since I put a short out there. Yeah, 3 days since a short. But wow, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I think I'm actually going to cut some more of this size and make backs for them and sell them too. Put those, you can put those in like an office setting or something. I went to chat GPT or it was OpenAI is what it was for a thumbnail on that. And it was just like, I asked them, we're gonna be drinking coffee, using lasers, and talking collectibles. And that's what they came up with. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not as schooled on AI as I know Milky is or so. Takes time. Yeah, see, this is what we're doing now. This would be the next one, and it would take 48 minutes to cut that one. Which and I understand why. No, if you just chat GPT. Okay. I know there's quite a few of them out there. Quite a few different ones. Somebody's over. Yeah, the Gecko is the last one to be done today. And then all the sales will be done tomorrow. Then maybe I'll take Sunday off, not sell anything. Again, I want to hit $100 this weekend. That's my goal. And with the posters going to be picked up today and with all the pieces, I probably will. Not to get too bad of the day. The weekend for just stuff that's laying around the garage and all on this week. So no fees, no shipping. Now, a couple people that have won stuff and bought stuff haven't responded to messages, but we'll see. And usually what I do then is I get a hold of the administrator and tell them, listen, this person never responded, nothing. They want it. I'm banning them from my sale. So if they bid, and they keep a pretty good track of who doesn't bid, and if they pick up the items, pay for them. If they don't, they get 3 tries and they're done. And I think that was huge. So there's 5,000 people. I'd say it's hard to do, but they keep pretty good track of it. I'm really impressed. Really impressed. You got your every once in a while seller that will post something for a price, and 20 hours into a 24-hour sale, they're not getting what they want, so I didn't want to sell it anymore. Well, no crap. Chat GPT is funny. If you ask for a thumbnail, it will say it can't do it. But if you ask for a 16 by 9 image, it will create it. All in the wording. Interesting. All right. So we're done with number 2 leaf. Let's see what we got here. This one, she's gonna fall out like she should. Pretty much. Not bad. Not bad on that one. So, yeah. I mean, a lot of the pieces will just pop right out. What I like about it. Settings are just about perfect today. And a lot of times with the weather has a huge spike on how it works and everything. So, moisture in the air, and it's very, very moist today. Very, because it is cold and rainy. So, the setting's going to be a little different. So, a lot of times I'll take just a piece of scrap and I'll just take a piece of scrap and put it out there, make a couple cuts and see how it does before I put a huge piece up there and have to whittle away at it for 45 minutes like I have on different times. It's all a learning curve. Yeah, very smooth. I did clean the laser yesterday. Haven't done it that much, but when I moved it, I noticed it had some buildup, so I just cleaned it. I'm not running a proper air supply to it. I have an aquarium pump, pushes air. That's all it needs. What's up, Dead Zone? That's all it needs. It's just something to push air to it to smoke it out. I am going to. I noticed that they have a bigger one that pushes about double the air. I might pick one up. They're only like $20. Where the air supply for this machine is over 140. I can buy a lot of aquarium pumps for $10 and $20 to do it. The same thing, $140. Unless I can find one at the Amazon store. So I'm always on the lookout when I go looking for stuff I can engrave, stuff I can cut, stuff I can play with, and then parts for this too. So, and I'll have to get one for that as well. So might as well buy 2 and go with it, because they're both 10 watt, both same cutting capacity, size, frame, everything. It's going to be fun to experiment with both of them. Do the same project on both. See, speed, the cuts, how it cuts, how it engraves. The same, 10 watt is 10 watt, but the quality of the laser, the tube, the lens might be different. Who knows? But no, think I'm going to tear this one apart. Finish tearing into it. Half the pieces, once I flopped it on the table, half the pieces are coming out. You can make cool stuff and do your laundry. Yes, definitely. As you can see, there is a laundry basket right there. I was currently drying some laundry before we started. So, yeah. That's the only thing with putting the laser here and shooting. I'm getting the dryer in the shot, but I've got a good shot of the collection as well. So it's all the angle of the camera at this point, to what we get. Lighting isn't the best in this corner, but we do have some studio lights that we can put up too. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to jump off here. Tonight, May go live with some wrestling stuff. Who knows? I know Milky and I are going to be backstage watching the Saturday night thing on Peacock, NBC. If you have it, check it out. Yeah, best of all worlds. Get 10 things done at once. Only thing is the dryer's a little loud, so you know. But that air is really loud right now. I can hear it really bad. But I'm about to close the door because it's getting really cold in here, and I've not been drinking yet. So, but I'll show you. Let me close this. The other project that we have to do is this. This is the other project that the customer is wanting. They're going to stop by with the coasters. They're making hickory coasters, and they want the W with their last name inside of it engraved on their coasters. This is much bigger than what they want. This is 8x6 right now, so it'll probably be like a 4x4. You know, let's see, take it down. Somewhere in there. So that'll basically be what is on their coasters. He's making some custom hickory coasters and dropping them off, and then I'm just gonna engrave that on them for a couple bucks a coaster, for their kids for Christmas. So um, awesome. I originally got the message last night while we were live, and I thought he wanted slate coasters. So I went and looked, and I only had 4 coasters. I was like, "Oh man, I know they have like 3 boys, so that's at least 12 coasters. I don't have enough." So I went and ordered more slate coasters just to have them. And then he's like, "No, I'll make the coasters and bring them to you." I'm like, so I have coasters on the way. But did you ever use the Timu Wood? Not yet. Not yet. I still haven't used it. This winter I'll probably mess around with it, come up with something for sure. For sure. So, I did find kind of an outlet for some wood cookies. Local sawmill will sell me as many wood cookies as I want. So yeah, I'll have to check it out. They'll have to dry, but that's fine. I can stack them and dry them. I've done it before, so all you need is the dehumidifier. But yeah, I want to thank everyone. Let me remove this. I want to thank everybody for stopping in on this cold, rainy Saturday, checking out our leaves that we made. Again, like any other project, we'll show you the final project when it's delivered, or when Christy says I could show you after she's done painting and assembly's done. But these are just going to be like a little wall hanger to put here in the house. So not our house, someone else's house. She asked me to make them about 6 months ago, and then she kind of was like, never mind." So I was like, "Okay, cool." And then last night I asked her again. I'm like, "Hey, do you want those things?" "Yeah." Thank God the file was like $2. It was like 10 last time. Like $2 on sale. I'm like, I'll just buy it. But yeah, quick draw. Have a good day. Milky, Dead Zone. Let's see, Kenny Bird, Anthony Blaze. Everyone have a great Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. So, yeah. I'll see you in the chat. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Milky, maybe we'll play some Fortnite later as well. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.